Dr. Whooves, A Little Bit Country Part 1. Interior, Tardis. Main control room. Space. The Doctor is in the process of regenerating and is frantically trying to operate the controls. The stabilizers are failing! Thermal dampeners are overheating! She's burning up! Come on, hold together, sexy! The TARDIS jerks and sends the Doctor flying back. We seem to be spinning out of control, entering the atmosphere of wherever I am. The Doctor reaches for the controls, but they're a little high. Why can't I reach the controls? Did I regenerate into a midget? I have got to get out of the habit of regenerating while crashing. Come on, hands! The Doctor holds out his hoof to see that there is no hand. My hands! They've been severed! No, they haven't formed yet. No, they aren't hands at all. Yes, that's it. I don't have hands. Why don't I have hands? The Doctor stands on all four hooves and starts feeling his new body. Alright, quick check. Let's see. Head, check. Ears, very large, but check. Nose, good gravy. That's quite a schnauzer. Check. Teeth, interesting, but check. Arms. The Doctor goes to stand, but falls back on all fours. I can't seem to keep my balance standing up. Well, I can see my handless arms, so check. Wait a minute. I'm covered in fur. I think I'm a monkey. The Doctor tries to wiggle his tail. No, can't be monkey. Not enough dexterity in the tail. Also, monkeys can't talk. Wait. Fur coat. Arms. Arms covered in fur with no hands, but instead hooves. I'm some sort of hooved creature. But that makes even less sense. The TARDIS jerks violently again. No, 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 no. Hold together. Gotta reach the stabilizer controls. The Doctor awkwardly rises on his hind legs and reaches for a lever on his controls. Almost there. Got it. Now just to pull. Oh, bother. Hands. I need hands. No choice. Gonna have to. Geronimo! The Doctor jumps up and pushes the lever down. He smacks his head into the middle of the control panel and falls down on his butt. The TARDIS settles a little bit, but is still shaking. Occasionally, sparks fly from the controls. That's a girl. Okay, should crash smoothly now. Well, smoothish. Well, smoother than before. Smoothie? No, thank you. Mirror. The Doctor climbs his way back up the controls and stretches his neck towards the hanging mirror. Almost there. Aha! There I am. I'm a donkey. No, ears aren't long enough. I'm a horse. No, not quite large enough. Am I a pony? A red light in the TARDIS flashes and the sound of an alarm goes off. All hands brace for impact. Oh, right, just me. And I don't have hands, so no hands brace for impact. Oh, that's rubbish. I hope no one calls me no hands. And I hope this planet is friendly to sentient equine life forms. Exterior, Sweet Apple Acres, edge of the apple orchard, near the main barn. Night. The TARDIS is laying on its side in a small smoking crater. The Doctor crawls out of the doors of the side of the TARDIS. Well, that could have gone worse. Looks like the TARDIS didn't sustain too much damage. She should be able to fix herself up in an hour or so. Might as well take a look around while I'm waiting. I seem to have landed in some sort of forest. I wonder if anyone lives around here. I'm so hungry. Still regenerating. Got quite an appetite if I do say so myself. And I do. The Doctor hears some rustling of leaves nearby and turns towards the sound. Is anyone there? No response for several seconds. It's alright. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm the Doctor. I come in peace. Still no response after a few seconds. Now that's just plain rude. I've gone and introduced myself and you're still hiding away in the dark. You could at least say hello. If you're in trouble, I can help. I'm the Doctor. You know, my eyes are beginning to actually adjust to the low light. I can see you now. More rustling is heard, and a small figure leaps out from behind some of the trees and into view of the Doctor. The figure has some large cylindrical object in its mouth. Stay back! I got a broom, and I'm not afraid to use it. The Doctor does his best to focus on the small creature as his eyes continue to adjust to the moonlight. Looks like another small equine, like a baby pony. So basically, a baby horse. Can you be a double baby? I'm not a baby. I'm a big pony. Of course you are. Do you live around here? Yes, I do. This is Sweet Apple Acres, my home, and y'all are trespassing.
Well, look at you. You really are a big pony, aren't you? Out here on your own, defending your home just like a grown-up. By the way, I come in peace. Did I say that? If you come in peace, why are you intruding? Oh, well, you see, I didn't mean to intrude. I crashed here. That blue box there, that's my spaceship.
The doctor's face lights up with approval.
Very clever. And how did you deduce that? Did what now? How did you figure that out? Oh, well, I saw a bright light coming from my window, and I looked out and saw what I thought was a shooting star, so I made a wish. But then I saw that the light was heading right for Sweet Apple Acres. I thought it was going to hit the house, but it turned at the last second and landed in the orchard instead. So I thought it was a meteor. I ran downstairs so I could go out and investigate, but I grabbed this here broom just in case for protection. Being cautious, very good. So I snuck out here as quietly as I could, and I saw your smoking wreckage of a spaceship. Hey, that ship is just fine, thank you very much. And what would you say? She has feelings. Feelings? Never mind, long story. What is your name, oh clever defender, Sweet Apple Acres?
The doctor does his best bow as a pony.
You sure are funny, Mr. Doctor. My name's Jacqueline Appleseed. Pleased to meet you. Jacqueline Appleseed. I like that name. Sounds very folktale to me. Oh, and it's just the doctor, not Mr. Just doctor? Doctor what? You mean Doctor Who? No, I said what? But you meant who. You see, when referring to a person, you have to use the qualifier who as opposed to what, as a what refers to an object, and I am a person, so it is most certainly who. And the answer to your question is yes, just doctor. Any other questions? Yes. And what's that? What's person? Ah, I see.
The doctor suddenly keels over in pain. He is belly down on the ground. Jacqueline Appleseed drops her broom and runs over to him.
Doctor, are you okay?
He writhes around a little bit and an orange-tinted glow comes off of his body.
Are you hurt? Anything I can do to help? No, I'm fine. I'm still regenerating. What's regenerating? Long story.
You know a lot of long stories, Doctor.
You have no idea, my little equine friend. Long story short, I'm hungry. I need food. Lots of it. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? We have lots of food. Come on, I'll take you back to the barn. Brilliant. Wait, you live in a barn? Hey, it's a very nice barn, and if you don't like it, you can just eat elsewhere.
Jacqueline Appleseed turns her head up in contempt.
My apologies. I'm sure your barn is quite lovely. Yes, indeed. Equine creatures' barns. Makes sense, I suppose. Lead on, Miss Appleseed.
Interior, Apple family kitchen, night. The doctor is sitting awkwardly at the table, constantly trying to adjust himself to sitting in a chair in a pony body. Jacqueline Appleseed is gathering food items from around the kitchen and placing them in front of the doctor.
Apple fritter, apple pie, apple brown Betty, applesauce, apple cobbler, candy apples, upside-down apple cake, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Did you say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Yep. Sounds atrocious. Try it.
The doctor tasted.
It's atrocious. Try eating something else.
The doctor takes a bite of the pie. He struggles grasping it with his hoof and resorts to plowing his face into it.
What'd you think? Terrible. Next. You didn't have to ruin the whole pie if you didn't like it.
The doctor keeps eating in an essy manner.
Garbage. Awful. Hideous and awful. Is this one food? Anything else? Just this one last thing, I suppose.
The doctor tastes the last item on the table.
How is it? Quite good. Really? No, it's terrible. There's just no pleasing you, is there, Doctor? I can't help it if the food tastes bad. This is a new form for me, and I haven't figured out what I like yet. It must be the apples. Yes, I hate apples. Do you have anything that doesn't have apples? Not really. Why is every food item in this house made of apples? Because this is Sweet Apple Acres. It's an apple orchard. Oh, right. Did I just get schooled by a grade school pony? First time for everything, I suppose. Wait, your ponies, don't you have hay or oats or something like that? Maybe I'll like that. Oh, yeah, it's in the other barn. Wait here, I'll go get some.
Jacqueline Appleseed runs outside.
Something about this house, barn, whatever it is off. Blast, I wish I had my screwdriver with me. I've got to think. Obviously, the primary sentient species of the planet is horses, or ponies, or pony horses or something. But why are they sentient? I've never heard of such creatures anywhere in the universe. And why did they regenerate into one? Unless I'm not in my universe at all. No, couldn't be. I've been in parallel universes. I've even been outside the universe. But a new universe altogether seems a little bonkers. But if this is some sort of pony equine dominant universe, it would explain why I've regenerated into a pony instead of a humanoid. But it doesn't explain how I got here.
Jacqueline Appleseed runs back in the kitchen with a bale of hay and sets it on the table.
Here, eat this.
The doctor samples the hay and nods.
Good? No. You know, it's rude to come into some pony else's home and refuse to eat their food. It's also rude to let your house guests starve. I'll try to see if there's anything else.
Jacqueline Appleseed scrambles around the kitchen for some more food.
All I can find is this cake battery and some celery stalks. I'm sorry, it's the best I can do. Please don't starve.
The doctor smiles and pets Jacqueline on the head with his hoof.
Don't fret, my dear.
The doctor takes the bowl of celery and cake batter from her.
This will have to do.
He dips the celery into the batter and takes a bite.
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all.
The doctor devours the stalks and batter in a few seconds. Jacqueline Appleseed smiles from ear to ear.
Let me go get some more.
Jacqueline goes and finds all the celery and all the cake batter and gives it to the doctor.
Yes. Excuse me. So, tell me about your family. Who lives here with you? Well, there's my Granny Smith, my big brother Big Macintosh, and my baby sister Apple Bloom. She's only 3 months old. What about your parents? Where are they? I don't have any parents. It's just the 4 of us. You have a 3-month-old sister and no parents. Where'd they go? What happened? Nothing happened. I just don't have any. Jacqueline, that's impossible. Everyone has parents. You have to come from somewhere, and that somewhere is parents. So what happened to them? Did they die? Did they have to go away? I understand if it hurts to talk about it, but sooner or later, you have to face it and move on. It's part of growing up. Nothing like that, Doctor. I just don't have parents. I see. Well, enough about that. What about me? Any questions you have for me? Do I? Tell me about your spaceship and being from outer space. What are other space ponies like? Are they nice like you? What planet did you come from? How big is the universe? The universe is enormous, bigger than you can imagine, and I travel all over it in my blue box. And you know what else? What's that, Doctor? It can travel through time as well.
Jacqueline's eyes light up like heartwarming Eve decorations.
Wow, no, why?
Why?
That's so cool.
Why cool?
I wish I could see the universe and visit other planets and other times. It sounds like fun. Oh, it is fun. So much fun. In fact, why don't you come with me? I can't. I got chores to do around here. And school. I have to go to school in the morning. I wish I didn't have to go to school. I hate school. It's so boring. Hey, school is very important. You should always do your best in school. If you say so, Doctor. I really do wish I could go with you, but Granny Smith and Big Mac would be worried sick if I just up and went. Jacqueline, it's a time machine. We can leave tonight, spend as much time exploring the universe as we want, and have you right back here in time for school in the morning. What do you say? Well, that's a mighty big decision. Can I think about it for a bit? Absolutely. Take all the time you accept. Need. Very well. Pack everything you need and follow me back into the orchard. We have some adventures to go on. Yay! Maybe I finally get my cutie mark. What's a cutie mark? Oh yeah, you're an alien so you don't know. A cutie mark is a mark that shows up on your flank. On your bum? Yeah, it represents your special talent. I haven't found mine yet, so I don't have one. Wait a minute. You do have one. How can you not know about it?
The doctor looks over at his flank and sees his mark.
Oh, so I do. An hourglass. Makes sense, I suppose, seeing as I'm a time traveler and all. Well, Miss Appleseed, I'm going to go do a test run of the Tardis just to make sure she's repaired herself properly. Tardis? Time and relative dimension in space. Long story, I'll explain later. Meet me right outside the barn in 5 minutes. Yay, I'm going on an adventure!
Jacqueline runs upstairs to gather her things.
Oh, my little pony. Something is terribly wrong with you and this house. But I swear, I'm going to figure out what it is and fix it.